Xi Jinping's defense strategy, the introduction of advanced weaponry and the implications for regional security. Introduction. Under Xi Jinping's leadership, China's defense strategy has undergone a significant transformation marked by an ambitious military modernization program that emphasizes the integration of advanced weaponry. This strategy aims not only to bolster China's military capabilities but also to assert its influence in regional and global affairs. The implications of this modernization for regional security, particularly in the Asia-Pacific, are profound and complex, affecting geopolitical dynamics and international relations. Military modernization under Xi Jinping. Objectives of military modernization. Since assuming power in 2012, Xi Jinping has prioritized transforming the People's Liberation Army (PLA) into a world-class military by the year 2049. This ambition is driven by several factors. 1. National security. China perceives various threats from external forces, particularly the United States and its allies. Modernizing the military is seen as essential for safeguarding China's sovereignty and territorial integrity. 2. Regional influence. Enhancing military capabilities allows China to project power in its immediate periphery, especially in contentious areas like the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait. 3. Technological advancement. The focus on advanced weaponry reflects a broader goal of achieving technological superiority, which is vital for modern warfare. Key developments in advanced weaponry. Under Xi Jinping's leadership, several key developments illustrate China's commitment to military modernization. Hypersonic missiles. The DF-17 hypersonic glide vehicle showcased in military parades represents a significant leap in missile technology capable of evading conventional missile defense systems. This development alters the strategic calculus for regional adversaries. Drones and unmanned systems. China has invested heavily in drone technology, enhancing its reconnaissance and combat capabilities. The proliferation of unmanned systems is transforming the nature of warfare and increasing the PLA's operational reach. Naval expansion. The rapid expansion of China's naval fleet, including aircraft carriers and submarines, underscores its aspirations to become a dominant maritime power in the Asia-Pacific region. Implications for regional security. Rising tensions in the Asia-Pacific. The modernization of China's military capabilities has heightened tensions in the Asia-Pacific, particularly in areas with overlapping territorial claims. South China Sea disputes. China's assertive actions in the South China Sea, coupled with its military buildup, have alarmed neighboring countries and raised concerns over freedom of navigation in these crucial maritime routes. Taiwan Strait dynamics. The increasing frequency of PLA military exercises near Taiwan has escalated fears of a potential conflict, as China seeks to assert its claim over the island. U.S China rivalry. The military advancements under Xi Jinping have intensified the rivalry between the United States and China. In response to China's assertiveness, the U.S. has sought to strengthen its alliances and partnerships in the region. AUKUS agreement. The formation of the AUKUS alliance between the US, the UK, and Australia aims to enhance military cooperation and counterbalance China's influence in the Indo-Pacific. Increased military presence. The US has increased its military presence and conducted freedom of navigation operations in the South China Sea to assert its commitment to regional allies and deter Chinese aggression. Regional responses. The reactions of neighboring countries to China's military modernization vary, with some opting to bolster their own defense capabilities in response to perceived threats. Japan has been enhancing its military capabilities and revising its defense policies to address the challenges posed by China's growing military might. India has also intensified its military modernization efforts, particularly in response to border tensions with China. However, there are also voices advocating for diplomatic approaches to mitigate tensions and avoid an arms race. Analysis of sources. Common themes. An analysis of various sources on Xi Jinping's defense strategy reveals several common themes. 1. Military modernization as a priority. There is a consensus that military modernization is a central focus of Xi Jinping's governance, aimed at transforming the PLA into a formidable force. 2. Escalation of regional tensions. The advancements in military technology are widely recognized as factors contributing to heightened tensions in the Asia-Pacific region. 3. U.S China competition. Many analyses focus on the rivalry between the U.S. and China, highlighting the implications for regional stability. Divergent perspectives. While there is agreement on many points, perspectives differ on the potential responses from neighboring countries. Some analysts argue that countries like Japan and India will respond by enhancing their military capabilities, potentially leading to an arms race. Others suggest that diplomatic efforts may be prioritized to manage tensions and prevent conflict. Timeline of key events. 1. 2012, Xi Jinping assumes leadership of China and sets forth ambitions for military modernization. 2. 2015, China dramatically increases its defense budget, signaling a commitment to military development. 3. 2017, the unveiling of advanced weaponry including the DF-17 hypersonic missile, highlights China's technological advancements. 4. 2020, increased military activities in the South China Sea raise international concerns over regional stability and security. 5. 2021, the U.S. strengthens alliances in the Indo-Pacific through initiatives like AUKUS, responding to China's military assertiveness. Conclusion. Xi Jinping's defense strategy, characterized by the introduction of advanced weaponry, is reshaping the security landscape in the Asia-Pacific region. While the modernization efforts aim to secure China's national interests, they also pose significant challenges for regional and global security. The interplay between military advancements, regional tensions, and the responses of other nations suggests a complex future where arms races, shifting alliances, and diplomatic efforts will play critical roles in determining the stability of the region. As China continues on its path of military modernization, the implications for international relations and security dynamics will remain a focal point for policymakers and analysts alike. Counterintuitive information regarding Xi Jinping's defense strategy and the implications of advanced weaponry on regional security can be identified in several aspects of the content provided. 1. Perceived threat versus actual capability. The narrative often presents China's military modernization as a response to threats posed by the United States and its allies. However, a counterintuitive perspective suggests that while Xi Jinping's strategy is framed as a defensive measure, it could be interpreted as a projection of power that may inadvertently provoke more aggressive responses from neighboring countries, leading to an arms race that neither side originally intended. 2. Diplomatic responses to military expansion. While the common expectation is that neighboring countries like Japan and India will enhance their military capabilities in direct response to China's military advancements, there is a counterintuitive possibility that these nations might instead choose to pursue deeper diplomatic engagements or partnerships to mitigate the risks of military confrontation. This could lead to unexpected alliances that counterbalance China's influence without escalating the arms race. 3. Impact of advanced weaponry on stability. The introduction of advanced weaponry such as hypersonic missiles is generally viewed as destabilizing. However, a counterintuitive angle could be that such advancements might lead to a strategic stalemate where all parties maintain a status quo to avoid the catastrophic consequences of a military confrontation, potentially fostering a form of stability based on mutual deterrence rather than outright aggression. For a role of regional organizations, the expectation is often that regional security dynamics will be dictated by major powers like the U.S. and China. However, there is a counterintuitive notion that regional organizations, e.g., ASEAN, may play a more significant role in mediating tensions than anticipated, leveraging their collective influence to promote dialogue and cooperation in the face of military escalation. 5. Perception of military strength versus economic dependence. The strategy is rooted in showcasing military strength, However, the counterintuitive reality might be that China's economic interdependence with many regional players may act as a restraint on its military ambitions. Countries that are economically tied to China might be less inclined to engage in military confrontations and could prioritize economic stability over military posturing. 6. U.S. response and its implications. While the U.S. has increased its military presence in the region as a countermeasure, a counterintuitive outcome might be that such actions could lead to greater regional insecurity and push nations to align more closely with China out of fear of becoming collateral damage in a U.S. China rivalry, thus inadvertently strengthening China's position. 7. Public sentiment and nationalism. The expectation is that military advancements bolster national pride. However, a counterintuitive observation could be that public sentiment within China, particularly among younger generations, may prioritize economic development and quality of life over military expansion, leading to internal pressures on the government to focus on non-military means of asserting national strength. These points illustrate that the implications of Xi Jinping's defense strategy and the integration of advanced weaponry into the Chinese military landscape may lead to unexpected outcomes that challenge conventional assumptions about regional security dynamics. Xi Jinping's defense strategy, particularly the introduction of advanced weaponry, has far-reaching implications for regional security, but there are critical elements within this strategy that are often overlooked. The emphasis on advanced military technology, while widely reported, conceals deeper strategic intentions and the potential for unintended consequences that could destabilize the region. Overlooked aspects of Xi Jinping's defense strategy. 1. Dual-use technology development. One significant aspect of China's military modernization is the emphasis on dual-use technologies, those that can be employed for both civilian and military purposes. This includes advancements in artificial intelligence, AI, cyber capabilities, and space technology. While the focus is often on the military applications of these technologies, their dual-use nature allows China to maintain plausible deniability regarding aggressive military posturing. This ambiguity can lead to miscalculations by neighboring countries who may perceive technological advancements as overt military threats rather than benign developments. The significance here lies in the potential for escalated tensions based on misinterpretations of China's intentions. 2. Indigenous innovation and self-reliance. Xi Jinping's strategy emphasizes self-reliance in defense technology, aiming to reduce dependency on foreign technology. This is particularly significant in the context of U.S. China trade tensions and technological decoupling. The drive for indigenous innovation means that China is not only modernizing its military but is also fostering a domestic defense industry that can support its long-term strategic goals. This self-reliance could lead to a more assertive China, emboldened by its technological capabilities, which could alter power dynamics in the region. Neighboring countries may feel compelled to respond by accelerating their own military innovations, potentially leading to an arms race. 3. Integration of civil-military relations. The integration of civilian and military sectors is another critical facet that often goes unnoticed. Under Xi Jinping, the Chinese government has pursued a strategy of civil-military fusion (CMF), which aims to leverage civilian advancements in technology to enhance military capabilities. This integration allows for rapid advancements in warfare technology, as innovations in the private sector can be quickly adapted for military use. The significance of CMF lies in the speed and efficiency with which China can scale its military capabilities, posing a challenge to regional security perceptions and prompting neighboring states to reconsider their defense postures. 4. Strategic messaging and psychological operations. The use of advanced weaponry is not solely for physical deterrence, it also serves as a tool for strategic messaging. Demonstrations of military prowess, such as military parades featuring advanced weapon systems, are designed to project strength and resolve both domestically and internationally. This psychological aspect can influence the calculations of other nations, potentially leading to preemptive military buildups or alliances against perceived threats. The significance of this psychological strategy is profound, as it can exacerbate regional tensions and lead to a security dilemma where defensive measures by one state are perceived as aggressive by another. 5. Regional alliances and counterbalancing. While much attention is focused on the U.S. China rivalry, the implications of Xi Jinping's defense strategy may lead to unexpected shifts in regional alliances. Countries like Japan, South Korea, and India may not only bolster their military capabilities but also deepen security partnerships with one another and the U.S. However, this response is not guaranteed. Countries may also seek to engage in diplomatic outreach to China to avoid conflict. The overlooked significance here is the potential for a fragmented regional security architecture where some nations align militarily against China while others pursue more conciliatory approaches, creating divisions that could be exploited by China itself. 6. Long-term strategic objectives. The ultimate goals of Xi Jinping's defense strategy extend beyond mere military modernization. They include the aspiration to establish China as a dominant global power by 2049, coinciding with the centenary of the People's Republic of China. This long-term objective is often overshadowed by immediate military developments, yet it shapes the context in which these advancements occur. The significance of this objective lies in its potential to influence international norms and global governance structures as China seeks to reshape the international order to reflect its interests and values. 7. Impact on non-traditional security threats. The modernization of the military and the introduction of advanced weaponry may also have implications for non-traditional security threats such as cyber warfare, maritime security, and environmental challenges. As China invests in military capabilities, there is a risk that it may prioritize military solutions over diplomatic or cooperative approaches to non-traditional threats. The significance of this shift could lead to a more militarized approach to regional security, undermining cooperative frameworks that have been established to address issues like climate change and transnational crime. Conclusion. In summary, while the introduction of advanced weaponry under Xi Jinping's defense strategy is a focal point for discussions around regional security, several critical elements are often overlooked. The implications of dual-use technology, civil-military integration, strategic messaging, and long-term objectives extend beyond immediate military concerns, shaping the broader security landscape in Asia. Understanding these nuances is essential for accurately assessing the evolving dynamics of regional security and for formulating effective responses to the challenges posed by China's military modernization. 1. Military modernization as a national priority, under Xi Jinping. China's military modernization has become a critical national goal with the aim of transforming the People's Liberation Army (PLA) into a world-class military by 2049. This modernization encompasses significant advancements in technology and capabilities, including hypersonic missiles and advanced naval assets, which are intended to enhance China's strategic deterrence and operational effectiveness. 2. Impact on regional tensions. The integration of advanced weaponry into the PLA has escalated tensions in the Asia-Pacific region, particularly in contested areas such as the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait. The advancements in military technology not only challenge regional rivals but also lead to increased military posturing and potential conflicts, raising concerns about stability and security in the region. 3. U.S. China rivalry and strategic responses. The growing military capabilities of China have intensified the rivalry with the United States, prompting the U.S. to strengthen its military presence and alliances in the Indo-Pacific. Initiatives like AUKUS reflect a strategic response to counterbalance China's influence, highlighting the broader implications of Xi's defense strategy on global power dynamics and international relations. For regional reactions and diplomatic dynamics, neighboring countries are faced with the dilemma of how to respond to China's military advancements. While some nations may choose to bolster their own defense capabilities in response to perceived threats, others might pursue diplomatic pathways to manage tensions. This divergence in responses underscores the complexity of regional security and the potential for both arms races and cooperative security arrangements. 1. The Cold War arms race 1947 to 1991. During the Cold War, the United States and the Soviet Union engaged in a significant arms race, characterized by the development and stockpiling of nuclear weapons and advanced military technologies. This period saw both superpowers striving for military superiority, which not only heightened tensions globally but also influenced the defense strategies of many other nations. The implications of this arms race contributed to geopolitical instability and led to various crises such as the Cuban Missile Crisis in 1962, which brought the world to the brink of nuclear war. 2. The Gulf War 1990 to 1991. The Gulf War showcased the impact of advanced weaponry and military technology on regional security dynamics. Following Iraq's invasion of Kuwait, a coalition led by the United States launched Operation Desert Storm, utilizing state-of-the-art weaponry including precision-guided munitions and stealth technology. The swift and decisive victory not only altered the balance of power in the Middle East but also influenced military strategies worldwide, leading many nations to re-evaluate their defense postures and invest in advanced military technologies to enhance their capabilities. 3. India-Pakistan nuclear rivalry 1998-present. Following India's nuclear tests in 1998, Pakistan responded by developing its nuclear arsenal, leading to a tense and ongoing rivalry between the two nations. Both countries have since engaged in military modernization efforts, including the development of advanced delivery systems for nuclear weapons. This arms race has significant implications for regional security in South Asia, contributing to an environment of mistrust and the potential for conflict, particularly in the context of historical territorial disputes such as Kashmir. The presence of nuclear weapons has also complicated diplomatic efforts and raised concerns over the possibility of miscalculation or escalation during crises. Future outlook. Predictions for Xi Jinping's defense strategy and regional security. As we look ahead to the future of Xi Jinping's defense strategy and its implications for regional security, several key predictions can be outlined based on current trends and historical contexts. 1. Continued military modernization. Prediction: China will sustain its military modernization efforts with an increased focus on cutting-edge technologies. The Chinese government is likely to continue prioritizing military advancements, especially in areas such as artificial intelligence, cyber capabilities, and space warfare. The goal of transforming the People's Liberation Army (PLA) into a world-class military by 2049 will drive significant investments in research and development. This modernization is expected to include the integration of advanced weaponry such as artificial intelligence-driven systems, autonomous drones, and next-generation naval vessels, reinforcing China's position as a formidable military power in the region. 2. Escalation of regional tensions. Prediction: the introduction of advanced military capabilities will exacerbate existing regional tensions. As China enhances its military capabilities, neighboring countries like Japan, South Korea, and India may feel increasingly threatened, leading to intensified defense posturing. This could manifest in more frequent military exercises, arms buildups, and heightened vigilance in disputed territories such as the South China Sea and the Taiwan Strait. The risk of miscalculation or accidental conflict will grow, making regional stability more precarious. 3. Strengthening of alliances and counterbalancing efforts. Prediction: the U.S. and its allies will deepen their security partnerships in response to China's military advancements. In reaction to China's growing assertiveness, the U.S. is likely to strengthen its alliances in the Indo-Pacific region. Initiatives such as the Quad, comprising the U.S., Japan, India, and Australia, and AUKUS, the Trilateral Security Pact between Australia, the UK, and the U.S., will be pivotal in counterbalancing China's influence. These alliances may also lead to joint military exercises, intelligence sharing, and collaborative defense projects aimed at enhancing regional security. 4. Arms race dynamics. Prediction: an arms race in the Asia-Pacific region will become more pronounced. The modernization of the PLA is expected to trigger an arms race among regional powers. Countries such as Japan and India will likely expand their military capabilities, including advanced missile systems, naval assets, and cyber defense initiatives. This arms race could become a focal point of regional security discussions as nations strive to ensure their deterrence capabilities in the face of China's military advancements. 5. Diplomatic engagement amidst tensions. Prediction: despite military posturing, diplomatic efforts will continue to seek conflict resolution. While military tensions are likely to escalate, there will also be a parallel push for diplomatic engagement. Regional powers may pursue dialogue and negotiations to mitigate the risks of conflict. Multilateral forums such as ASEAN and the Shanghai Cooperation Organization may play crucial roles in addressing security concerns and fostering communication among nations. The challenge will be to balance military readiness with the need for diplomacy to prevent an escalation into open conflict. 6. Cyber warfare and hybrid threats. Prediction: cyber capabilities will become increasingly central to national defense strategies. As military capabilities evolve, cyber warfare will emerge as a critical component of Xi Jinping's defense strategy. China is expected to enhance its cyber capabilities to conduct espionage, disrupt adversary systems, and influence regional narratives. This shift towards hybrid warfare, combining conventional military capabilities with cyber tools, will pose significant challenges for regional security frameworks. 7. Influence on global security architecture. Prediction: China's defense strategy will reshape the global security architecture. As China continues to assert its military power, the implications for global security will be profound. The U.S. and its allies may need to re-evaluate their defense policies and strategies in light of China's advancements. This could lead to a reconfiguration of security alliances and partnerships on a global scale, impacting not only the Asia-Pacific region but also Europe and beyond. Conclusion: the future of Xi Jinping's defense strategy, characterized by the introduction of advanced weaponry and military modernization, presents a complex landscape for regional security. While the drive for enhanced military capabilities will likely increase tensions and lead to an arms race, there will also be opportunities for diplomatic engagement and collaboration among regional powers. Navigating this multifaceted environment will require astute strategies from all stakeholders involved, balancing the imperative for national security with the necessity of maintaining regional stability. As we move forward, the interplay between military advancements, diplomatic efforts, and regional dynamics will shape the security architecture of the Asia-Pacific and beyond.